great.
Yeah.
I was thinking these people are going to just stop tuning in.
5 minutes later, and you're still going. I was like, woo!
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
thank God. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Putting us up on the website.
Okay. Have a sip of soda.
If you freeze again this episode, I honestly don't know what to do. Like, I don't really have a... we could switch video calling services, maybe. Like, we could... But I don't want to go back to Skype.
No, well, there is no Skype.
Right. Oh, right. Or,
Yes.
yeah, Google Meet or whatever, whatever
Yeah.
the thing would be. Like, Zoom is so good.
See what's going on here.
So I'm just crossing my fingers at this point.
Yeah.
Perfect. Should be on the website. Hey, Becky.
Hey, chat room.
We have Jack joining us today. So, like, it's red now. It just went to yellow. But you're fine. You haven't frozen yet.
Okay.
And now you're back to just normal, it looks like.
Okay. Just the last, let me do a speed test.
Hey, Martron. Nice. Get it all out of the way. You should paste that in like a text note, Martron, so you can just say hello to everyone all at once. It is. It's quiet today in the
Scooter
chat.
X.
Okay, so like I see it went back down to red, yellow, but you're probably doing a speed test right now.
I am.
Okay.
That
That makes sense.
Yeah. 948 down and 909 up.
Oh, here, I can do a speed test. It might ruin the stream, but let's do one. Haven't done one in a while. Okay, prepare for choppy video, possibly.
Okay.
Down is 500.
That's
Here we
good.
go. Now we're gonna test the up, and this is where it might get weird. Up is 32. See, that's crummy. That's really crummy.
Yeah.
But
It was better than Spectrum, which was 11. But
it's working. It's not my old fiber.
Yeah.
It ain't the old fiber. It looks like we didn't have any stream issues. Okay, well, that's good. It's
Okay.
very, very quiet. There we go. What game is tonight? Thursday night football. What's the game? Scooter X. Have you been feeling any fallness at all? The season's changing at all?
Yeah.
Just
The trees are getting less leafy. You know, when in the middle of spring,
Thank you, Woody.
it's hard to see New Jersey. You can't see through the trees to see across the river. But now Jersey is starting to show up. So I know the trees are thinning out.
Oh, the Packers. I remember the Packers are playing. Yeah, I've noticed the air is a little less hot here in Florida. A tad less hot. Which has been nice.
So the warming shelters have not opened yet.
No, not yet. I don't know. I don't think we have warming shelters. You're frozen. Wave at me. Okay, let me go. I'm gonna go look around my house and see if I can deactivate any devices. I'm gonna see if it's me. I will be right back.
God, okay. I'm back. Yeah, my fires is still way up there. um, yeah, so why am I freezing? So I just did my another FiOS test here. I'm down is 947 and up is 908. And last night, Giz Fiz was perfect. About a week back, I have a tree. Oh, did I miss a Scooter X gem? Uh,
Okay. I shut a few things down, but honestly, I don't
Okay.
have confidence it's gonna help.
okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
Oh, you're welcome, Lumpy.
I don't know how to use Zoom. More? Trying to see if they can give me. Does anyone know in the chat room who may be able to point me in the right direction? Does Zoom have any like technical info that discusses the call? You know what I mean? Showing drop packets or anything? There used to be a reduce resolution on the screen. I could do that. Skype used to have a feature, but I don't even know. This tools log man. I could try that. See, you're frozen again to me.
Wow.
Are you on Wi? You're not on Wi-Fi, right? You're plugged in. You just did a speed test.
I'm directly into, yeah. I just did again.
Freeze like that.
While you were out of the room, it dropped a little. I'm 950 up and 768 down. A disco restroom? Magoo, what is that?
Okay. I'm gonna put you back over here.
Okay.
And then move back. Okay. Displays are gonna freak out, folks. Hope that. Come back in a second. Fawa. Okay, I made you 720p.
You know what? I have something here that I never had before.
Yeah.
I have a tiny screen in my upper right that says Azus, and it's my video.
Does it look like
Normally,
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little video preview thing. It's just like
Okay.
a pop-up that Zoom will make.
Oh, okay. It's funny. I didn't have it before. Is it like a new
Yeah.
feature?
Okay, thank you, Scooter X. If you
Oh, Scooter X found something.
during the meeting, click the upward arrow next to the stop video button. Select video settings. Go to the statistics tab. Perfect. Move you away so I don't accidentally. There is no up arrow next to the end meeting button. 1 second, what does it say? Dryer in the meeting, click the upper arrow next to the stop video button. Oh, I see. Video. Video settings. Statistics. There they are. Ah, this is my statistics. I see. Okay. Dick, I might have you do what I just did
Okay.
on your computer. So, over here next to this little video button,
Yep.
click that arrow, and then you'll see video settings, and open that setting page. And then on that, there's on the tabs on the left-hand side is a button called Statistics. Click that.
Okay.
And then that kind of gives you like a little graph. Are any of those like maxed out? You know, like versus...
No, CPU is 4, overall is 12.
Where I'm at. Memory.
Memory is 793 and overall 14.74.
Cool. And then at the bottom, it'll say in the gray, it says what?
Oh, yeah. In the gray, it says 31.37.
Yeah. See, we're like on the same stats. Okay, so it's not a CPU issue. It's not a memory issue.
Oh, okay.
We think. Bandwidth. Send. Receive. You can use Google Networks. Encryption. Yeah, mine says bandwidth. It's like 1,000 kilobytes up, 1,000 kilobytes down, around that. Is that what yours is at?
We're in memory again.
Just under that, there's a box, and it starts with bandwidth.
Oh, let me. Bandwidth. Okay, 787 and 841.
We are 720p. Much better than 720p.
And just changed a little bit. Now it's...
Oh, you're frozen. Okay, I'm going to look. I'm going to look. What is happening? What is happening?
Oh, it went to 0.
Haha. It went to 0 for you?
Yeah, for a second. Now it's 580.
I think this is an internet issue with you. I don't know why it's doing that, because mine stayed solid during that. I don't know what would be killing your Zoom.
Gosh.
Something is
and
taking
last
away...
last night, not a problem at all on Giz Fiz for an hour.
I wonder if there's a way to... Let me... I may have to Google some things. Sorry, y'all. The show's a little... We're going to try to figure this out. Scooter X, can you be my Googler and see if you can Google this issue? You might Google faster than I can. See if you can find anything.
It just went to 0.
Aha. I didn't see you freeze, but...
And it's back to 607.
Yeah. I think, let me see, Zoom. I wonder if I can set, I could make it a... Can't think of really anything. We could make it a priority in your... You know how to open up the task manager? I meant.
Okay.
And then... Here, let me follow along.
Hang on a second. Shoot. Hang on a second. I have to move the chat room keyboard and go to the ASIC keyboard. Okay. Okay, I'm in it.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to help at all, but on the left-hand side, there's like performance and processes. Go down to details. Yep. And then at the top, search for Zoom, Z-O-O-M.
Okay.
And then right.
You know, it's alphabetical, right?
It is, but you'll find there's like 3 Zoom applications, so.
Okay.
What I did is I did the search and then I sorted my CPU column so that it would show me the highest used one. Then right click it and say set priority.
How do I sort it?
Oh, here, I'll show. Just click the top of the column. If you click CPU, it'll sort by that.
Okay. Okay, Zoom it at the top now.
Yeah, now right click the one that's at the top and hit set priority and give it a high priority.
Okay, set priority. And let's see that.
Can't. Really can't think of anything else.
High, right? You want to change priority?
To high.
Yeah, yes, change priority. Okay.
You're currently on the fiber on Spectrum, right? Or on Verizon.
On Verizon.
Right, Verizon.
Yeah. No, when I do speed test, it comes up Verizon.
Yeah.
I mean, but
bro. What is the issue with Zoom? You just froze again to me.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I'm trying to think of a solution and I really can't.
You know what? My I'd have to switch the camera and something else back, but I reloaded Windows and my other computer started working properly again.
Oh, what? How about wait? How about this? Before you do that, do you remember if we switched from Verizon to Spectrum last time? I think you're frozen. Sorry
we did.
That. Did we switch that, or was that when you were streaming?
I think that was when I was streaming.
Maybe.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah. Can you switch to Spectrum?
Yeah. Let me go behind the computer.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. You know what? Yeah, I think I can. Hang on.
Okay. I'm worried it could be. He's definitely on Ethernet because the speed test earlier was too high for him to be on Wi-Fi. I could, Zoom, some type of update, an Ethernet hardware update. I'm wondering if there's like a hardware update for his computer. Is there some software that's getting in the way and being a nasty middleman? That's the thing, is I agree. He was just telling me how last night was perfect. So it's something with the Zoom application. And I can even see the internet dying over here. That was like the start of the troubleshooting. So Bad Ethernet hub or router. USB problem? The thing is it's not a USB problem. We basically diagnosed it to an internet problem because his settings were up. It shows 0 kilobyte send in the middle of the... His audio's not fine. When he freezes, I can't hear him. And so I think it's an internet thing. I don't think it's a video thing.
Oh.
But I think it might also be a software thing that's making the Zoom application stop sending videos on now, or I don't know. Or like there's a thing that's like kind of interrupting every process at some point. That wouldn't make any sense because then that would probably interrupt OBS. I have no idea. I agree, Pack and W, but that's also a very, it's hard to capture that. Okie dokie. I saw you change a few things, but you didn't really go down. I don't think Skype is still available. Let me see my own Zoom. What? I'm gonna see if I have an update. I don't think I do. But... Check for updates.
You want to recall?
Yeah, let me recall you. That. Back over here. It looks like I did have an update. What if it's me? Check for updates. Install. I hear my dog. Toast, hush. Lumpy. It's a very good point. I thought he was plugged directly into his adapter. But if he's plugged into a USB network adapter, that could be the problem. Lumpy has a very good point. Very good point. Hey, Diggity.
You see me?
I do see
you. Hear me?
Oops, that's the wrong one. I do hear you.
Okay.
Where?
No, I am on Spectrum.
Okay. So far, so
I had to get
good.
a second cable since the laptop is further than the other computer.
There is a good point that Lumpy makes, which is, are you plugged directly into the computer, or is there an adapter from the Ethernet to the computer? Does that make sense?
I'm plugged into the router.
Okay, so but you go Ethernet into the Ethernet jack. You're not going Ethernet to a USB 3 Ethernet adapter into the computer.
No, on this one, the Asus doesn't have
a.
So I'm using a otherworld computer thing that goes into USB-C and lets you plug into that.
That might be the culprit. That might be the culprit. That's a very suspicious, because if there's like if your computer freezes with USB, it could like, and then the USB signal's lost, and or if you have like a bad USB driver, that could be the culprit. But at the moment, so we seem to be doing good.
So we're on Spectrum now.
We're on Spectrum now, but that's a suspicious piece of the puzzle if we haven't solved it with with the Spectrum stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the other thing, I could just go onto FiOS Wi-Fi, right?
I guess so. Yeah, that would be another way to mitigate the issue.
Do you want to do the show this way?
So far, so good. Yeah, let's keep going this way,
Okay.
and
Okay.
let's see.
And then next week we'll do
Yeah,
the Spectrum Wi-Fi.
yeah, we can try the Wi-Fi or
it's still very fast. It's like 600 and 500.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Becky does make another good point, which is that it didn't happen during the Giz Fiz, but maybe Zoom.
It did not happen during the.
Yeah, it didn't happen during the Giz Fiz. Maybe I don't know, or maybe it's like a bad driver and you just unplugging and replugging the Ethernet in will wake up the device. I don't know. Maybe cross our fingers that we don't have another phrase. Okay, let's actually focus on the show. What do we got for? What do you got for me this week?
We haven't done the intro or anything.
No,
right?
not yet. So fill me in on your gadgets so I can do the intro.
Oh, okay. Counterfeit bill detector. Is your toothbrush clean?
Perfect.
Jeff and Adam have a warehouse video.
Perfect. And I got that just fine.
And you're next.
My next gadget. Oops. And I just noticed I don't have a link that I need. So one moment.
Oh, and you know.
Darn it. Okay, let's try Wi-Fi. Diggity, you froze.
I see.
Let's try Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Which should be pretty simple for you to switch over.
Let's go over to Wi-Fi. Verizon Connect. You are connected to Verizon Wi-Fi.
Perfect. You may want to, can you unplug the Ethernet thing just to make sure it's not on that?
It's a totally different system.
Yeah.
It's unplugged.
Perfect. 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 I don't, so far it doesn't seem like I need to call you back.
Okay.
You're still connected. We'll see.
Did you get an email from Ian, the guy who does our opening video?
Oh, let me look.
To see, because he came up with a new letters theme, and I forgot to forward it to you. And we could talk about it in host chats instead of. I forgot.
Here, let me look. I don't see it.
It's Ivan.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll do it next week.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah. All right, so I have 624 down and 627 up.
Okay, we'll see.
Verizon
we'll see.
Wi-Fi.
And then
okay.
If it freezes during the show, I'll just try to keep the time codes down, and we'll just try to roll with it. And then
okay.
And I'll just start writing down notes for me to edit out. And we'll just go as good as we can. Okay. A gadget to figure out counterfeit bills. A way to keep your teeth clean.
Your toothbrush.
No, say it again. Just new toothbrush?
No. UV light cleaner for your toothbrush.
Oh, a way to keep your toothbrush
clean.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Okay. And then let me grab
your next home entertainment gadget.
Perfect. Okay, there's that. Here we go. Let me make sure this plays, because it looks like it's not gonna. Why is that broken? What?
It's the same dumb show.
Okay. One sec. Open that.
It's the same.
Got it working. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully that's the last technical difficulty in the bag. Counterfeit, keep your toothbrush clean, and my next device plus Jeff and Adam. Here we go in 3, 2. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dickie D has a device to figure out what bills are counterfeit. Also, a way to keep your toothbrush clean. I have another home entertainment gadget, and we get a special video from Jeff and Adam. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, Indy, here he is, the gadget web surfer, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good. Doing very, very good.
Now, who's that on your T-shirt?
Oh, this is Taylor. Yeah, little Taylor.
I was just goofing. I figured, what else would it be?
Yeah, I was wearing it because she did a thing on her website. I was hoping we'd get like a single or something at midnight or something, but it got canceled or something. So I'm not. Now I'm just still wearing the T-shirt.
Okay.
So I thought it would be a cool reference, but I'm not sure now. What did you get up to this last week?
Boy, not too much. Let me just think. I had a Dennis painted the radiator because before heat comes up, the radiator was peeling like crazy. And I said, we have to paint that radiator before they turn the heat back on. And I read online, I don't know if you know that, it said that most paint from Rust-Oleum is good up to 200 degrees.
Oh, that's nice. That's actually cool. So,
but,
especially for like outdoor furniture, I could see an wrought iron.
That's interesting.
I could see that getting pretty hot just in the sun.
Yeah, but then Dennis said, well, what about the pipe that goes through your apartment to heat the rest of the building? So we ended up buying Rust-Oleum. I think it's called High Heat. It's up to 1200 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah. But it does not come in colors.
Now that's boiling water. That's from the boiler, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
that shouldn't be, right?
It shouldn't be more than 200. I had when I lived in Dallas, there was an electric furnace in the house, and you could set the temperature, and 400.
I was gonna say, that's a hot. And do you bake right in your bed?
140 was where it maxed out. And then I even think they told me that my dishwasher had a special feature of heating the water 10 extra degrees to get up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think that would, I can't imagine. I could imagine actually that the New York City boiler might get hotter, so it could be different, but it might be around that heat.
Well, just to be safe, we bought the High Heat, which is up to 1200 degrees.
That's for
but
like
it only
oven.
came in black or white, so that's okay. We just painted it black.
Yeah. As far as you were painting over old radiators, I got out the old e-bike. I dusted out my old e-bike this week.
This is from years ago?
Yeah, the same one. Charged up the batteries. I had a plan to take it to a local shop in town. I was actually going to take it to 2 local shops in town, but a little bit outside of, getting away from home, I realized I had forgotten my bike chain. I thought, no big deal. I live in a nice area. So I get to the first shop, and there's like 4 employees in the parking lot. There's customers kind of everywhere. I can tell like something just went down. I park the bike and I can overhear all the things going on. And apparently someone had driven into the parking lot, popped out of that car, jumped in another car and Grand Theft Auto'd a second car, and both drove out of there And it had happened like 40 seconds before I got, like it had just happened. The employees were like, they went that way, you need to call the police. Like, I was like, okay, well, this is the only store I'm going to. I'm going straight home. I'm not going to go to the second store and leave my bike unlocked. I'm done with that. I still feel like I live in a nice area, but I was like, okay, well, that was an adventure for today. We're gonna bike back home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it ended up better. I thought you were going to say it's a nice area, and you're going to say, and guess what? They stole my bike.
No.
So, no. Okay. All right.
Luckily,
Well,
the bike was fine. I popped in and out of the store and was out of there. And I was like, okay, well, this is too adventurous for me.
Oh my gosh.
Shall we jump into some gadgets?
Yeah, let's do it. The whole story's on the video. Here we go.
A month or so ago at Staples, I was buying something and I gave the woman a $20 bill, and she said, "I can't take this. This is not a real $20 bill." I said, "Okay." So I had two tens, and she took them, and I thought, "Oh, you know what? It may be because I had money in a safe deposit box. You're not supposed to do that." And when Goods and Dodman closed, I emptied the safe deposit box out. I had some bonds. And recently I found the envelope, and it had a couple $100 in it. But the bills were really old.
Probably
And I
40
thought,
years old.
You know, they're old, but I don't think they're fake. So I needed a way to see if my old bills were fake. So I went on Amazon, and I bought the Counterfeit bill detector light. All right. So now it turns out, I'll show you over here. It turns out that bills in the mid-90s, the 5 denominations of currency started having color strips embedded in the bills. So now I have old money. Okay, this is an old $100 bill, a new $100 bill. Okay, now it's hard to see what I don't know. I'll do it. Maybe
I can see the hologram.
Stripe down the center
the hologram is amazing.
is actually like 3D. Okay, you can see it moving back and forth, which counterfeiters have been unable to duplicate. So that's a current $100 bill. This is, I believe, the old $20 bill. Or maybe this is the old $20 bill.
Yeah, I
think this is the old $20
the
bill.
first new generation. That's the old generation.
One of the reasons...
And you have a really crisp old 20. That might be worth something.
If you run your nail over this is actually raised ink. It's quite amazing. If you never
that looks like a real old 20. Is that the one she thought was fake?
And
No, that's
counterfeit bills don't have that. It's just flat. And then I got a counterfeit bill. At least I think it's counterfeit.
Real?
We can find out from the machine.
Get out of
if
here.
This is counterfeit or not. $100 bill, you'll be able to very
Secret
easily
Service came and visited y'all over that one, didn't they?
see
Yeah.
the stripe. Okay?
Wow.
Can you see the stripe
It's
over there?
very illuminated.
All right. And each bill has, this tells you what color the bill would, what color the stripe would be for each denomination.
I am shocked that
Up
more
top,
gas
there's an
stations don't
8-time
have
magnifier.
Yes.
The instructions are really, really bad.
I didn't
it says
expect that.
Things like, look for watermarks. That's okay. And
this. I thought you were going to say they were
security
really good.
thread. So I decided I need an easy way, all right, because this $100 bill does not have the mark in it. So I went back on Amazon. This was, let me show you here. This is $28, okay? And what did it get? Only 46 people, 4.6. So I thought there's got to be something that'll just do all bills. And then I know this company. I didn't know they made this. Dry Mark. This is a way easier to do it, okay? This has ultralight built in, but doesn't come with marking pens. And I found this is a much easier way. You get 3 pens. What you do is you make a mark on the money, okay? So I'm going to do a check mark. And if the check mark is yellow, can you see it's yellow? Not sure, okay. But you can, if it's black, it's counterfeit. However, this is neat. The ultraviolet light is built into the cap. All right, so we shine that on there. And you actually don't even need that. You can just see that it's yellow.
It actually makes it
so
almost
now,
black.
Is this counterfeit? I don't know. It looks to me like a perfectly good... I knew that Alfred E. Newman was on the $3 bill. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's... Oh, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. So the Drymark BioGuard dual test counterfeit money detector UV light combo is $15, okay? So you get 2 marking pens, and you get a 3rd marking pen, and the 3rd marking pen, the cap has the UV light. So when that pen goes dry, you just put this cap on one or the other. So this is a real easy way to know if you have. I cannot believe that this is fake. All right, but you want to know something? I bet you I could get a Mad Fan to give me $3 for this. If I signed it, I could get a Mad Fan to give me $10 for it. Okay. There's nothing about this in the instructions, but on Amazon it says multi-purpose. In addition to currency, you can check credit cards, driver's licenses, and passports to be authentic, but it doesn't tell you exactly how.
Interesting.
Anyway, yeah.
I like that gadget. Yeah, I've definitely seen the pin used at gas stations before.
Yeah, it's very easy. And yeah, you know, like I said, probably Goodson Tobin is probably almost 50 years ago. So the money is old. But I'm amazed that you know new old 20s like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm surprised that so your story though is you went in and a clerk looked at the old 20 and just said this is a fake bill and didn't even they didn't even mark it or anything.
At Staple. Oh no, you know, I called a friend I know at Citibank and I said, you know, I have some bills here. Someone said they're fake. And she said, let me just say something. If you brought them in and they are fake, we keep them and we have to file a report for the FBI.
Oh yeah, you'll get Secret Service knocking at your door.
Exactly, and then they will want you to tell them where you think you got that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd rather just go on Amazon and find out.
Yeah, yeah.
And
you know, I think you know this, but I'm not even being hyperbolic about the Secret Service. That is the agency that looks at counterfeit bills, and they're one of the oldest federal agencies that we have because of the counterfeit problem. You know, the government really didn't have a federal police force, so they used the Secret Service way back in the day, and they still are the service that are the agency that'll look for counterfeits and follow up on all that. So you'll actually get Secret Service at your door.
But now those new stripes in there, those are a big help. And I think it's they started in, I believe, 1995. And each, like 6 months or so, they added a stripe to another. They didn't all have a stripe at the start.
Right,
They kept adding to them.
I mean, I remember, the old 20s and then switching to the new 20s. Around 95. Yeah, and so I would have been
10,
8,
5,
8. Yeah, wait, no, 95, I would have been 6. I would have been 6. But the transition takes forever, right? So even when I was like 16, I knew like, oh, this is the old one, this is the new one. And then I remember that the holographic stripes and the more upgrades, the notes just keep getting crazier and crazier. So yeah,
those $100 bills, that hologram thing is pretty amazing.
I saw it in the chat room mentioned, but being, having the privilege to travel internationally, some of the international currency is amazing, actually. Some of them, like, they have plastic currency a lot, which, like, when it gets wet, it's like oh, there you go, now it's all dry. Some of it is like clear. I've seen, discussions like when I think we were in Sweden, every bill is a different size. And that's so if you're blind, you can tell what bill you're holding, and things like that. And there's so much interesting, like, technology in money. And actually, like, American currency is very high tech, but it's also a little bit low tech compared to other currencies as well.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's really, really cool stuff. With that, let's jump to the next.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
So many bugs and bacteria and germs around. I thought it was time I bought a toothbrush sterilization box. UVC LED. All right, this is it. Now, because the user manual has that kind of type on it, I copied some of them off, all right? Utilizes purple light technology to clean up to 99.99%. Doesn't say of what. It just cleans up to 99.99% of it. I assume germs. With 2 purple lights on each side of the machine, plus a purple light reflecting layer to enhance the purple light, you can clean your brush in 360 degrees, okay? And the silicone stretching, this is good. The silicone stretching inside the toothbrush box is easily adjustable in size to fit the whole family. Okay, so forget the toothbrush. You just get the family together.
What?
You have to have a small family.
That's funny. It can fit the whole family.
All right, so basically, I also love
a family of toothbrush.
It opens here, and I want to read this because it's a touch hard to open. But it says, the protruding handle in the opening position,
that little
allows
extra
the
dot
case
of
box
plastic
to open easily without worry about breaking your fingernails. Okay, so this is the little opening here.
That is the most
And so
translated
you open it,
instructions I think I've ever
bad.
you
heard.
put your toothbrush in, and closing it will start it, and it'll run for 5 minutes. And I timed it, and it's pretty good. It's pretty close to 5 minutes. So an hour and a half of charging will give you about 30 days of use. So great for travel. I mean, it's small enough. The transparent cover allows you to see the inner workings. I mean, you want to sit and stare at all those things that are happening in there. Except later on it says, always...
It's actually less exciting than watching
inner
paint dry.
But always keep your eyesight away from the UV light all the time.
Wait, what?
So
So why
it's
why even have a window?
Yes, watch it, but
all right,
don't
now-
see the light.
Comes with a magnet, okay, so that you can put that up on the wall, and then now I'm using this in a way I don't know if they recommend it or not, but my toothbrush can stand up in the charger with this on it. So I thought, rather than stick it to the wall, I can just leave the toothbrush in there.
I keep my toothbrush
and
in
that'll
it.
keep
Yeah, just clamp it
any
on top.
insects or anything away from it. It is, let me see, was there anything else? Oh, one of the reviewers said that the vents in the back are very good because he had another one that had a few holes. This vents the toothbrush. I don't know if it lets germs in.
Yeah, would you be confident putting a wet
also, there's
toothbrush
a
in
little
there?
inner case.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But this is good.
You can slide the inner case out and wash it.
Oh, that is nice.
It's funny, I got it out easily so many other times. Oh, yeah, actually, here it comes.
But then there's another funny thing in the instructions.
Okay, this you can wash
that
in
is
the
nice.
sink.
Yeah.
But
Even
the
with just
thing
like
that I
hand
don't
soap,
like
just
is
getting
it
some
says
grime off. That'd be
the
great.
inner case can be removed and dried, but cleaning the inside of the box is recommended to wipe with a rag. I'm not so sure about that one. Okay. They want you to dry this off, so I guess maybe a paper towel. This little guy is pretty interesting, and it said adjustable, the different size toothbrushes. I thought this actually slid open and closed, but it's just rubber on either side. So pretty much it can take a pretty wide toothbrush. The thing that's also nice about it was $20, all right? I thought that was pretty reasonable. Yeah, 1999. Unpronounceable. The type. Okay.
The type.
Any reviews? Just 4.8 stars from just 16 people. But if you're looking for an easy travel device that lasts a long time once it's charged and inexpensive, this is it. I love that they put the label over the photo. Also, you can see it's a white boxing, so I'm sure you'll find it under many different names. That's it. Remember to take your toothbrush out of it before you brush your teeth.
Don't look at it, Dick. Don't look at it.
Yes, I know. My stash was looking at it. My stash is blocking the light.
Now, I kind of like this. I like the price, especially
You must
because
have one, right?
I don't, but I do.
You don't?
I don't, but I do travel with like a clamp over my toothbrush, that I typically grab one. So, I kind of like this little upgrade for what I might kind of already have around. Honestly, I kind of like it. I think the UV light stuff works, mostly because Padre SJ did a little experiment with I think it was like phone soap or something, one of the UV light brands, and where he used a Petri dish.
Oh my gosh, that's really...
Yeah, and it worked. I mean, it really worked. I'm not too freaked out by, toothbrushes being dirty and being out my whole life I've used it without a UV thing, but
yeah,
it's a nice upgrade. It's a little bit of peace of mind. It's kind of nice. It keeps it covered at the same time. It's like I'd give it a shot, and especially for $20.
For $20,
yeah, for $20, I like that it's USB-C. I really like the cleaning thing, and yeah.
And that you can get the whole family in it. It's nice.
You can fit the entire family in it.
Family, yeah. It's big enough for the whole
Big enough for the whole family. That has got to be our show title or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it.
Okay, very good. And our final gadget for me is something else.
Needed some more.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Storage space, so I thought I'd get another hard drive. Okay. This is the hard drive out of my Acer. That was a 1 terabyte. And we showed this in the past. I have to buy another one of these so I can put this in there, and then I can be able to get all the files off my Acer. And this is from, I guess this is half
my
a
old
terabyte.
HP.
So I thought, I'm going to get a big drive this time. So I got a 2 terabyte drive, okay? $140. And I went for solid state, all right? It'd be
that'll be fast, too.
My first solid state hard drive. Anyway, so when the envelope came, I thought,
there's nothing in here.
Small and then $40, $150 with tax. And I had to double check. Yep, 2 terabytes.
I was really kind of expecting something a little bigger.
Technology's moved on, my friend.
The
Yeah.
Russian dolls with the thing's getting smaller
And the
smaller.
drive in that will be seriously blazing fast, probably compared to those spinning drives. So if you put video files on that
The
and just
instruction book is almost
played
as
them off
big
the
as
USB, it'd be
drive.
faster than
All right, Western
a
Digital.
lot of the hard drives out there on the market.
Look at this. A 2 terabyte hard drive. What does this weigh? Not even 2 ounces, I bet. Well, I mean, I guess they bought travel size. I guess what's good about this is if you drop it, not much can happen. I
I
break
think
a
it says
drive
you can
by
drop it
dropping
like from 7 feet
Uh,
and it's fine.
Yeah, without a spinning hard drive, also the
Yeah.
memory will be much more.
1.5 ounces.
1.5
Look, they
ounces.
sell this by the pound. This is a lot of money.
Have you know by the
So it's
They actually
C to
probably
C?
love that.
And if you don't have a C input, a little C to A converter, okay? And
What, you have 5 languages?
you know what? I'll tell you something. This is the instruction book.
just that
The
little
rest of this is
half
all
page.
regulations. Look at. I'm just looking at
my
this.
God.
I'm just,
Oh
look
my
at this.
God.
Yeah, they don't
in
mess
all,
around
in
with their
all
instructions.
languages, but what to do with it? Okay, here it is. Plug it into USB-C. If you don't have USB-C, connect it to the USB-A. All right, so, oh, you know what? Almost 8,600 reviews, and it got 4.5 stars. And I was talking to Dwindle about buying a hard drive, and he said he likes Western Digital best. Now, I don't know if this is a great
Reputable
price or not.
company.
It just seems like a lot of money for something so tiny. But this is it, 2 terabytes, $150. And now I have to come up with stuff to save.
That's awesome. That I think it's I haven't seen one. I haven't used one that small and that like thin yet.
Yeah, I just realized how small it was that I had bought a travel one. But I guess, I mean, I don't know, what did I just had? This
You've
is a
lost it.
10
It's
gig.
so small.
You know, I did find, I said, wait a minute, I do have a solid state hard drive, but this is only 10 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, like if it was 100 terabytes, could it still be that size? It has to.
It can
Really?
be. I want to show you the craziest form factor to me is this is a typical SD card, right?
Yeah.
The thing is that this is kind of big nowadays. What's normal is this, which is the tiny little SD card that's inside of it. Let me show
Like
you.
this what goes into your phone, right?
No, well, a SIM card, yeah. It's about the size of a SIM card, right? So,
Right.
you know, this is a
But
typical
my old LG has a SIM
Right.
card and a place for one of those.
for one of these, exactly, right? And now
Yeah.
this little thing can easily get up to 2 terabytes. I've seen these
Wow.
at 2 terabyte sizes. This current one is 128 gigabytes. This is 128 gigabytes of storage in here. This is one of the cards that I use for photography.
Astounding.
That's the crazy. I mean, that is a fingernail. Like, that's the
Yeah.
craziest form factor to me. Is that this is now in the 2 terabyte range.
Scooter X put a thing up. Very small.
It was a very small here. Let's. I think this was here. Let's load it up.
Critical.
over here. Crucial. Crucial is a very popular, there we go, a brand for solid state drives. Look at that.
Oh, it's 4 terabytes.
Look at that. Yeah, 4 terabytes, and that's itty bitty. Itty bitty little living space. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait a second. See, this Google SSD drives without power will eventually lose data? How could that be?
I don't know how accurate that is. Maybe, but also in how many years, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know about that. I think a lot of them are pretty long, a long time. But yeah, very, very cool upgrade. That's nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Okie dokie. With that, let's
Oh boy!
time to
Oh
get a
boy!
bit.
That thing last week was amazing. That
Awesome.
Walmart thing.
Yeah. Time to get a bit crappy.
No, you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. I recorded a video about this gadget earlier, so let's check it out. Okay, back at it again with another TV/home entertainment gadget. And this is honestly a really good follow-up to last week's tiny little streaming box that would turn any dumb TV into a smart TV. And that is this. Now, it doesn't look that interesting from the box. It's a streaming media device mount. The back kind of gives you a better picture or a better idea of what this is. If you have a content box, a streaming box, and you want to add it to the television, it's kind of difficult. What I've actually done in the past is after I mounted up an Apple TV, I kind of rest it on the mount, and gravity would sometimes take over and it would not be a great day. So here's the entire device. It's just a big old piece of metal with a whole bunch of mounting holes. In the box, you get 2 straps. I guess we get 4 straps. I miscounted. We get 4 Velcro straps, and you can actually add a few devices on here. In the instructions, it suggests that you basically layer them on top of each other. So if you have 2 of them, you can use 2 of the straps for one device and 2 of the straps for a second device if you want. And it also comes with a whole bunch of bolts to get it onto a television. So we are gonna move some things around to actually mount this on a TV. Okay, so I'm going to be mounting this to the television. In the instructions, they have a whole bunch of different ways that they suggest to mount it. And there's even ways to do it just to the television if you don't have a bracket at all and it just has some feet on it or so. Here, what they suggest is that you have to make sure that the plate will rest up directly up against one of the brackets here. And so this needs to be folded this way. We'll kind of shove it in there. And then now that it's wedged in between the already existing television bracket and the TV, this will be how we get this to be mounted. In my situation, this is really the only spot that makes a ton of sense. It's like the most secure. There's, I could have tried to aim up here, but there we go. So now that that is attached, here are our Velcro straps. Okay, so now that the bracket is installed, these straps are a little bit strange. They're Velcro, but they have this like plastic piece that can actually fit into these slots, and they are pretty difficult to use, be turned 90 degrees, and then they're really locked in. They have to be looped around. They're really sticky, and they're really annoying to use. But what you would do is take your device, stick it in there, pull the strap tight, lay it on top. This one I fed all the way around the back. Do something like this. It is pretty frustrating to use. Something like that. There we go. Strapped in place, bolted in place, and now you wouldn't be able to see this device The strap does kind of get in the way of the ports on the other side, but I guess you would have to just finagle that around wherever that would seem most secure. It was pretty frustrating working with those straps. I thought that it would be a lot simpler. I didn't have to use any of the other bolts and accessories that came with it, but it does have all of that included. So cheap price, but a good way to keep your streaming devices hidden. There you go. It was only $10 or $11 at Walmart.
Boy, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, exactly. And I have at least 2 TVs that could probably use this, where, you know, if they're floating on a wall and don't really have a media center below them, or like even a shelf below them, and they're just kind of sitting on the wall, there's no real good place to put an Apple TV. And so this is a really nice way to kind of get it up and out of the way. And even that small tiny device that I was showing before could easily be strapped in there. I kind of used the Apple TV because it was a larger device, kind of show the limits of it. But there you go. And I have some cool gadgets coming up next week. So
Perfect.
There you are. With that, let's head into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Our email is from Adam and Jeff, or Jeff and Adam. And he says, Dick, a few months ago, we stopped by your studio. He had bought the Mad Magazine game, and he's going to frame the board, and he asked if I could autograph it. And I said, instead of mailing it to me, why don't you just stop by and I'll give you stuff. Okay. So I gave him this and I said, if you get a chance, make a video of it. And he said, we did. And this is his video.
Hey, Dickie D and Chad, it's Jeff with another Gadget Warehouse video courtesy of Dickie D himself. When Adam and I were there, he gave us
tells
this
the story.
item to
Sorry.
test and to take home. It's the Spectra flying alarm clock with the instruction manuals. It came with a set of batteries already in there for the clock itself, as you could see. And what this thing is supposed to do, it takes 4 AA, by the way. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to wake you up by flying around the room, and the only way to get it back to stop going off is to put it back in its place, the alarm. The actual propeller, I'm sorry. So Adam, as you can see, placed it in there. He set an alarm for 1 minute, correct? Yeah, and we're gonna like talk while it's about to go off. First impressions, good build quality. It did come with the little watch batteries for the clock, which was kind of cool. It has a backlight, as you can see. It has a test button. You could set the alarm, the minute, AM and PM, of course. And it's made by a company called Spectra. But here it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, that could wake the dead. If you need something to really wake you up, this is it. However, as you can see,
Oh, no.
Tried it. Oh my God. That could definitely wake the dead, that sound. So if you need something that's loud to wake you up, I think this is the thing for you. But if you need something to fly around the room, it doesn't. Even the reviews online say it doesn't really work. So maybe, back to the drawing board. But great concept, great idea. And thanks for the gift. Appreciate it. Enjoy your show. Have a great day, guys. Take care.
That is...
Oh, now that must be a defective one, because when it first came out, I had one and I could not find the video of it. It must have been a very long time ago. Oh, look at how many companies are selling this.
I love it. I really want one. This is
but
hilarious.
when it worked, it really took off. And the object is you cannot shut the alarm until you put the propeller back into the clock.
Yeah.
And of course it's battery operated, but there's 4 screws that you have to put in on the battery compartment. and so it's easy to go find a propeller than a screwdriver. Anyway, I gave that one away, and recently I saw one online, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm just going to buy one as a memory. And then when Adam and Jeff are here, I thought, oh, why don't you guys take it and see if it still works? So theirs did not.
Yeah, the reviews aren't so great on any of them. It seems like.
No, you're right. You know, it looks like they're all the same. Doesn't
Exactly.
It look like pretty much the same photo?
It's a really funny concept. I mean, as someone who has a difficulty with alarms and waking up to alarms, and who does not trust the iPhone to actually wake me up. I don't know if anyone else in the chat room has dealt with this, but sometimes you'll set an alarm and it'll like go off silently, or it will like it'll go off for a moment and then turn off, or the ringer will be turned down for some reason, so it'll go off at like 2% volume. I've had so many issues with the iPhone alarms. I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust the iPhone alarm if I have to wake up for something. So I'm still a fan of extra alarms, you know, and
Things
a dedicated, dedicated wake-up device. This is really funny to force you to wake up. Pretty great. Thanks, Jeff and Adam, for sending.
Oh, that was
the
great.
Video.
So, Jeff, I already mailed you October Mad. And if you would like a copy of Mad, whatever is the current issue, when you make your video, make a video like that, okay? 1 to 3 minutes, horizontal format, and just make sure we can hear you and see the gadget. Anything, a gadget that should work but doesn't, a gadget that works great, a gadget you hate, and our favorite, a gadget that was so techy 10 or 20 years ago that you bought it and you can't part with it because you have such memories of it. Make a little video about that and put it up on YouTube, and you'll get a URL from YouTube. Click unlisted if you only want people with the URL to be able to see it, and send that to us. Mail at gizwiz.tv. Mail at gizwiz.tv.
Do it now. We love the videos. We love to see y'all's videos, so please get them in. With that, let's head to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
All right, so like Mo, Adam in San Diego has found a bizarre website, okay? The subject is, bet you have never seen headphones like these before. Hi, Dick and Chad. Do you need headphones with a built-in waterfall? One that has a CD player? One you wear on your eyes?
Oh my God.
Look at this. This is a fun artist in California, and he has the product for you. He makes creative, albeit extremely impractical
The clamp is killing me.
And I thought you would just like looking through his catalog.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know, I assume he makes one of them because every one of them says, email me when this is available.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Notify me.
Also, I wonder, is he just doing this with AI, or is he actually building these? I love Headphone Daddy.
Yeah. That is a good question. I can't tell if he's... that is the problem nowadays. You never know. Is it AI or is it real?
Yeah. You see, when I saw the first 3, I thought, this is amazing. But then when I started scrolling down, I thought, this guy would have spent half his life. I don't know.
Picks and discussion. Here we go.
I
think it's real.
I think so.
I think it's real. Look at that. Okay, here, let's go to one. Let's go to here. We like the Headphone Daddy. And there they are. He's a Redditor. He likes to put it all up on Reddit.
Oh, okay. Well, it shows him actually
Oh,
making
wow. Look at
them.
that. That's a pretty flat sound curve. Wow. Those are some good. That's a good headphone response, honestly.
And it cleans your ears at the same
Yeah.
time.
Oh, I like these. I like these. 1 second. Let me look at this. Boop.
Oh, how funny.
I want to see the sound.
Oh,
response.
okay. You can see he is making.
Yeah,
these. He
yeah.
is making.
This is a. Oh, I really, really appreciate the art. I really appreciate it.
That- Oh my God, the McDonald, the
I know,
McPhones.
the big phones. These look like something I would wear. I like these type of shade sunglasses.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta look at these.
Oh, that's right. Someone said he looks like Steve Jobs. He does.
Yes, a little, a little.
Dale Paco said the sponge is on for noise reduction. That is.
Yeah, what is this one? Dolbus surround sound. Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Adam, these are so.
This is great. This is
funny.
great. These are
These-
really funny. These are extremely funny.
Wow.
Ah.
Well, if you want to attract attention in a crowd,
Yes.
just wear any one of these. They are. Oh, they look like they all work.
I really think they do. I really think they
Yeah.
all work. Okay, let's look at the
my-
fountain. The fountain is just so extreme.
Well, wait a minute. Can you see the one that is made for your eyes?
Yeah, I didn't see that. I was looking for it. There's
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it earlier.
Bob, the clumps, the domes,
No.
and the swole. Are these?
There they
the
are.
iPhones. Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. These are just.
I can't
bizarre.
tell if I'm so curious now. I'd love to do more research. If this is an artist, if this is his hobby, if this is.
He
like
said it
what
is
it-
an artist. He
Yeah,
said
is
it's
this full-time headphone production all the time, or? Yeah, that is
Oh my
so fascinating
God.
to look at. Thanks, Adam, for sending that over. That was a really,
my-
really
it's
good look.
pud.com if you want to
Pud.com.
look at it. PUD. Perfectly useless designs. Maybe that's what PUD stands for. I don't know.
No way. Are you sure? Here, let's see.
No, I'm just making that up.
I want to.
That-
Pud's small batch. No, small batch headphones. Yeah, I'm curious, but that's a really perfectly useless designs. Is perfect. Thanks once again, Adam, for sending that over, and
Adam,
thank
that's
you
very funny.
to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you so much for supporting our show. We really appreciate your support of the Giz Wiz. If you like our show, please consider giving back at gizwiz.tv. Then click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and you'll find a big old banner to our Patreon. While you're there, if you also want to give via PayPal, we will happily take that donation as well. I saw it just in the chat room. I think it was Woods mentioned that they gave a little dono, so thank you to you. However you support the Giz Wiz, thank you so much for your support of show. We really appreciate it. Speaking of GizWiz.tv, that's where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. Whenever we're live, the website will just update with the live stream. We encourage you to join the chat room and chat along with all of our fantastic folks that are in our community there in the chat room. And if you don't catch it live, our episodes are there on our website or on our YouTube page or on Apple Podcasts, all over the internet. Head on over to gizwiz.biz. That's Dickie D's website. We have one more place for you to check out, gizwiz.biz. And there he writes articles about every single gadget that we cover on the show. So if you ever need a reminder about a crappy gadget that we covered, gizwiz.biz is it. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? And I already know this is a new design that Dickie D is working on for a new pair of headphones. I think I've seen this as the monophone. It's just one big headphone around your entire head. Sorry to give it away, but if you think you know what this is, get a guess on over gizwiz.biz. There are 6 Mad magazines for the correct answer and 12 Mad magazines for funny, hilarious, and interesting answers. So get a guess in over at gizwiz.biz. You'll find the instructions. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here. Oh, we need a photo.
Photo. I forgot to unmount the thing, so.
Oh, okay.
I'll just keep this back. 3, 2. Nice.
Well, that going wireless seems to have solved the problem, right?
It did.
Yeah.
I have a
So
suspicion that it's the
Go
USB
ahead.
hub thing. That either.
But why didn't it affect Giz Fiz at all?
That makes very little sense. The only thing I can think of is as you're streaming to YouTube, they're buffering enough of your stream, and there's some way that there's some way that little cutoff didn't affect you as much on a stream, is my theory, but it's just a theory.
Well, it's fine. Well, I mean, it's easy to just leave this computer on wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked the whole episode.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. Lumpy figured it out? Who figured
Lumpy
it out?
was the one who mentioned it. Lumpy, thank you. I think Lumpy may have seen you plug in the Ethernet, maybe. I saw you do that, but I didn't connect any of the dots. Yeah, Lumpy was the one who
Okay, great.
figured that, troubleshooted that issue. So thank you, Lumpy.
Perfect.
Oh, a
All
title.
right,
We
chat
need
room.
a title. Oh,
Oh, a
there's so
title.
many.
Okay, yeah.
I had
yes.
scrolled up in the chat to look at something. I didn't notice all these titles. There's a ton of them.
Wake and Fake.
Wake and Fake. This show is Counterfeit. Debugging your toothbrush. Ear. Something. You've gone ultraviolet. Flying wake up call. Time doesn't fly. Oh my gosh, these are all great.
Get an earful.
Get an earful. Here, let me go right back up. Gosh, what was the thing that we had said could be a title? I can't even remember. Perfectly useless design. All right, let's do perfectly useless design. That's actually
Okay,
I
that's
liked
fine.
when you said that. That was pretty great. Here we go. And 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 2057, recorded Thursday, September 11th, 2025. Perfectly useless design.
Perfect. Okay, chat room. Wednesday for Giz Fiz and Thursday for another episode of this.
Fantastic.
Okay, Lumpy, everybody.
We had a
thank you.
show without a tech issue.
Yes,
Thanks to Lumpy.
yes, and a Fizz yesterday with no
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
We're on a roll.
We're on a roll. Thank you, chat room. Thanks,
Okay.
Octopus. Thanks, Spaceman. Thanks, everybody.
everybody.
Thank you, Scooter X. Everyone, Magoo, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Becky, okay,
Becky,
bye.
everybody.